Hello Insurgent Gamers and welcome to episode 1 of Stardew Valley. This game is a farming simulation game, sort of in the same veins as Harvest Moon. I've made it through my first spring. As you can see, I really don't have too much money to show for it, but I'm going to show you exactly what I'm planning for the summertime and kind of just give you guys an overview of my typical day. This is my house. I did change up the wallpaper and the floors, and I added this cool furnace here so I can use my copper ore that I got in a mine to essentially create copper bars, but that takes some time. But before we take off, let's take a look at the weather report. I always like to see this before to get an idea what's going on the next day. It is our #1 source for weather news and entertainment. Beautiful, sunny. Man, sometimes I like when it rains because then you don't have to water the flowers. So these are my crops. Hey, are these ready to harvest? Well, we're all in for a treat today. Yeah, they are. Cool. Awesome. All right, so let's go and we'll pick out my hot peppers. And are these guys ready? No, don't hit them. Don't hit them. I'm going to replace that. Okay, so I got a bunch of hot peppers, so that's cool. So what I'm going to show you guys now is, this is us watering the crops. Super exciting, isn't it? This certainly is not the highlight of the game. But if anybody's ever played Harvest Moon before, this game is certainly in the same veins. In terms of general charm, obviously the aesthetic, it looks basically exactly like a Super Nintendo game, right? And I added in, obviously, these little plots where I have my beans growing, and I have melons growing, and I got some corn going. And I created, I completed a mission earlier, and the person that I completed the mission for gave me a giant whack of seeds. So I'm going to go back and refill this. Gave me a giant whack of seeds. So most of this stuff around here, the lower parts of my plots, I don't really know what's going to grow. So I don't think it's going to be anything that's going to make me too much money. But I want to show you guys exactly my plans for this hot pepper. And it kind of leads into exactly what you do in Stardew Valley. You know, what exactly are we doing here? Well, originally, there's my chicken coop. I don't have any chickens, though. The game starts where your grandfather is basically passing away. And he hands you a letter and says to open this letter on your darkest and most dreariest day, essentially. And it happens when you're in your office, surrounded by all the sadness that is working in an office sometimes. You use the letter, you open it up, and you find out that you inherited his farm in this nice town. And basically, you go to the town and you're going to live your life. You're going to reconnect with nature, you're going to reconnect with people, and that's the point of the game, is to do that. Now, while you're doing that, our sort of a secondary goal is to rebuild the Pelican Town Community Center. So these little creatures are sort of occupying it right now, and we met a wizard in the wizard tower, and he told us that I think they're part of nature. I forget exactly the lore, but these tiles showed up. So when you click on the tiles, they give you basically assignments. So you bring in apples, and you bring in all kinds of different stuff, and gold-starred fruit. So I'm trying to find the one, hot pepper. Here we go. Sweet. All right. So when you complete this, you get a reward. Now, not obviously you don't get the reward for the greenhouse. You get that when you complete the pantry. So I think in year 2 or year 3, your grandfather comes to check up on you and see if you're happy. I don't know if that has any sort of effect on the community center. I don't think it does, because it's going to take a long time to fix that thing up. So if I get there, great. If I don't, we'll just have to see. So I'll give you guys a little bit of a tour. So generally your day is watering your plants, taking care of your crops, and going around and talking to people in the community and giving them gifts. Ooh, I can go and get that tulip. I think that's a tulip anyway. Let's see. Oh, no. Pick it up. He won't. Let's see if I can pick this thing up. This is foraging. You can forage stuff and you can bring that back to the community center as well, but not everything is forageable, if that's a word. Forageable. So sometimes I like to go in here. I think you can shake bushes sometimes and you can get stuff. Yeah, like that. I don't know if you can shake trees. We should go try to shake a tree. I've never tried it. I think there's some over here. This is a nice little spot, though. Sometimes, yeah. Some of the ladies that live in the town hang out over there. But I'm trying to woo the heart of the young Abigail. And I'll introduce you guys to her right now. Her father is Pierre, and he owns the general store. Friendly guy. Now, this is a super expensive piece that I want to buy. It's 10,000 gold, and it's a backpack upgrade. So if I go in my inventory, I had to spend 2,000 to unlock this second tier, but I really want that third one. So let's see. Oh yeah, she's up. Nice. You know what? Let's give her a gift. Let's give her this thing. Here you go. I found this outside. You've already given her 2 gifts this week. That's enough. All right. Well, let's just chat with her. I kind of wish I had a cat. Unfortunately, my dad's allergic to pretty much everything. So you usually talk to people twice. How do I... Nope, that's it. She only wants to talk once. But if you go to this section here, the hearts, I have 2 hearts with her, so I'm allowed to enter her room. And I'll show you guys why I enjoy her company. She's got what I assume is just, the most high-tech gaming computer around. She has a Super Nintendo, which is super cool. And she has what looks like the old Famicom controller. I'm going to assume that's Echo the Dolphin, and that's probably the main character from Chrono Trigger. Probably wrong on those last 2. It's probably just a regular dolphin, but Echo's much more fun. And this, introduce you guys, is Jody. The food at the Jojo Mart might not be the healthiest for my family, but with such low prices, you'd be crazy to shop anywhere else. Alright, well, Jody just reminded me, and I'm going to show you guys too. So, every game, as we know, needs to have a good side and a bad side. Well, per life, Jojo Mart is the bad side. So this is a massive conglomerate. If we go inside, we see we got Boy George over here stocking the shelves. We have this. Doesn't he look creepy? He looks creepy, huh? So Morris, he's a sleazebag. He wants to, essentially, I'll just blow through all this. I can give you guys the rundown. He wants to sell us this 5,000 gold membership to Jojo. And essentially what's going to happen, no, I don't want your stupid membership. Essentially what's going to happen is they're going to knock down the community center rather than it being a community center for the people in Pelican Town. Yeah, they're all going. Isn't that sad? Let's head back to the farm, and I'll show you guys some more stuff here. Here's the Blacksmith Shop. So that's pretty neat. Is that the blacksmith? No, I think that's Shane. What do they sell? I don't think I've ever seen anybody. Oh, ice cream. That's cool. You know what? We can buy that and give that as a gift to somebody later, as I spend my last 250 bucks. So if we talk to the blacksmith, he'll process these geodes. The price is 25. Oh, I don't even have any money. That's awful. Yeah, I'm super poor. Oh, let's go. You know what we'll do then? Since we're super poor and we recognize it, I'm gonna go put those peppers in my bin. But just before I do that, I'll show you guys. This is the library, and it's ran by Gunther, I think his name is, right? Donate to the museum. You can donate stuff. So I'm gonna donate. Yeah, Gunther. I'm gonna donate this gem that I found. And then when you donate stuff, obviously everybody in the town thinks you're super cool. But more importantly, you can go and just find out a little bit more about the town, which is neat. So Malachite, a popular ornamental stone used in sculptures to make green paint. That's cool. And it kind of goes on. So I'm assuming, obviously, as you continue throughout the game, you'll continue to fill these spots. And a lot of these rocks, actually all the rocks that I found thus far, you get in the mines. So the mines are located right here, right next to the Adventurers Guild. And maybe in my next episode, I can show you guys the mines. It kind of takes a little bit of like an RPG twist, where you use your sword and you swing around and you kill these little slime creatures, and then you mine your way through. And oh, let's talk. This is Haley. Introduce you guys to Haley. I wonder what Alex is doing today. He's kind of the buff sportsman in the town. You know what? Let's try something. Haley's really not too into me, but let's try to give her that present. You've already given Haley 2 gifts this week. All right, I've already given her 2 gifts. So, just trying to woo all the ladies in the town really early. What day is it? It's Friday. All right, so 2 days. I can hang on to that ice cream until then. This is not a funeral. It's a graveyard. And I'll show you one of the really cool things about this game, too, is the fishing. Fishing is really fun. It's really relaxing. You can find all kinds of different stuff on the beach most days. There's clams, there's mussels. But today, it doesn't look like there's much of anything. So I really don't have anything to show you. But this is the guy that runs the little fishing shack. Of course, he's not it either, look like a big fat liar. Here he is. He'll say trout soup and a bamboo pole. Stupid me, I bought a bamboo pole twice. He actually gave you one, and then like an idiot, I went and bought a second one for 500 gold, so that was kind of a waste. But let me show you fishing, because it's really cool. So you select the rod, you hold your left click, and then you cast out. And then you wait for something to hit. And you wait, and you wait. And there it is. Alright, so you left click, you get a hit, and now what you do is you hold down the left click button. Oh man, it's so annoying sometimes. You hold down the left click button. Now if I leave my trigger, alright, let me explain that now. Ooh, a red mullet, new achievement, fisherman. That's cool. I wonder if, yeah, so, nope, wrong way. There we go. So you try to keep that little green bar over the fish as much as you can. But I got to be honest with you guys, I actually have a hack on that because I found fishing to be incredibly stressful and incredibly difficult the first time that I did it. The patterns of the fish, glasses. I haven't seen those before. The pattern of the fish can be completely erratic, and I found it to be really frustrating. And I looked online, and other people really had that same view, so I don't feel too guilty. All right, I think this is starting to peter out here. So I don't feel too guilty using the hack, but just so you guys are aware, if you do watch either another Let's Play or you decide to play Stardew Valley, I did use a mod. It's more of a mod, not a hack, but I guess it's the same thing, right? Let's shake this thing. Nothing. These little kids in the town, they get tutored by Penny. I don't know you. My mother used to drive the bus to Calico Desert, but the bus stopped working a few years ago. Mayor says there's not enough money in the town coffers, or else he'd have it fixed. Huh. That'd be kind of cool. I don't really know or remember any discussion about, hey, look, it's Ness. Oh, no, Mom's making lentil soup tonight. Yeah, boring. I agree with you. Yeah, I don't remember him mentioning anything about that. So maybe that's worth going to see Mayor Lewis about. We can go to the Saloon. Saloon's kind of cool. Nice little place. This guy will serve us a beverage of some kind. Oh, I'm trying to fish. Oh, God. Here we go. Why can't I talk to him? Huh. Alright, can I talk to this guy? Here we go. I've been working hard all week. I deserve a little relaxation on a Friday night. That's it, Pierre. I can't talk to Barkeep. That's alright. This is Pam, I think. She's always grumpy. Yeah. This is the mayor. Let me introduce you guys. Mayor Lewis. I wonder if it's anyone's birthday today. I checked the calendar by Pierre's shop. So that's another cool thing I can show you guys. So, each day when someone was born, on their birthday, you can give them a gift, and basically what it does is it gives you 3 hearts, 3 extra hearts. So that's a mechanic in the game. It just helps you kind of buff your liking rating a little bit more. So let's go back to our farm. That's just obviously a very brief tour. And to let you guys know, mostly for the springtime, I planted like parsnips and I planted some potatoes. Those are really my big 2. So we're all watered. We get our peppers. So let's throw them in the bin. And we'll throw some spiced berry. You know what? Let's hang on to that in the ice cream. And even the field snack. Because we can give those as gifts. Fiber. That's just a resource you find by taking down like bushes and stuff. Throw away this garbage. The red mullet I may keep because I don't know if that's going to... Slime I need to keep too. On the peppers. Okay. So I'm not sure. I'm trying to collect slimes because that fulfills a quest at the Adventurers Guild. And the red mullet, I want to check the community center and see if me adding that to one of those little gift boxes will help me complete a room. I'm going to show you guys the inside of my chicken coop. This is it. I have no chickens. However, I can kind of show you guys the rest of my farm. There's a ton of land, obviously. Use the sickle to cut down all the weeds and stuff, just like in Harvest Moon. I have an axe. Can chop down all of the evil logs. It takes a long time to cut down these. So one of the goals now that I'm doing is I'm trying to save up copper, and I'm going to save up copper bars. And in the fall and the winter time, when I'm not able to water my plants, because obviously it's winter and a lot of stuff is dead, that's where I'm going to spend most of my time upgrading all of my tools. So I think in here, do I have any copper bars? No, they're inside in my inventory. But that's one thing I'm going to be doing. There's the greenhouse that I used to have. And this is a cave that I found. Look at that. Cuts me way through. You know? Alright, out of the way, dog. What was his name? I forget his name. I don't know what's in here. So I'm kind of excited because I feel like there's going to be something cool. I'm not sure if there's like a specific day that I have to be there in order for it to, you know, for it to trigger. But we'll see in our adventure in Stardew Valley. So my goal as far as the Let's Play is yeah, I really just kind of want to take it a season at a time. So I'll show you guys summer, talk a bit about spring, and I'll probably do another video in the winter time, or the fall time, excuse me, and really just talk about what I've been doing. So there's Grandpa's Shrine. A few years in, he's going to show up again. I'm not sure what he does. I'm not going to look it up. I've really, for the most part, gone into this game completely blind. I have looked up a couple of videos. Actually, no, excuse me. I watched mainly one, because I thought the other ones were kind of garbage. And I shouldn't really say they were garbage, but they just really weren't my style. More Let's Playish. And one of the things that they talked about was the 22 top things to do on your farm. So I kind of watched that and kind of got some helpful tips. Oh, see, our gold bar is done. Let's hit escape, and we'll put that in, and we'll fire this up. Overnight, that'll keep us warm, and we'll go in the bed, and we'll go to sleep. Oh, sweet. So our level 3 farming, we get a watering can proficiency, +1 to our hoe proficiency. Got a bee house. Oh, that's cool. We can, do speed. I wonder how we do speed grow. So we'll look at that quick. We'll look through crafting. Yeah, it's not that much money, but we can go buy some seeds with that, and we can fill out the rest of, we can throw up some more crops. So let's go to the copper, throw that in, and I'll show you guys crafting real fast. So I can use 2 sap to craft basic fertilizer, so I'm going to do that once. And speed grow is here. So really, as long as you have the things, all the different ingredients, you can see wood, we need stone, gravel paths, we can make another chest, then you're all set. I made a tree tapper too. Forgot to show you guys that down at the bottom, but I don't want to get too involved in this day. The basic gist of this video was to give you guys really just an introduction into Stardew Valley. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, please tell me what you'd like to see me do differently. And please subscribe to the channel, and I look forward to seeing you on episode 2, where I'll probably see you in the fall time.